Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about some news that I literally just read. It looks like Disney is reportedly going to be making a live action adaptation of the animated film The Black Cauldron. Now, some of you might be wondering, wait, what's this Black Cauldron movie? I never heard of that. Well, that's because it's a movie that bombed badly in the box office when it originally came out, I believe in 1985. And I actually saw this movie a couple years back. It was sometime after the Lord of the Rings trilogy because I was interested in checking out animated Disney films that I have never seen before. And The Black Cauldron was one that caught my eye. I'm like, what's that? And it looked like there was a cool villain that was going to be part of that movie. It looked Lord of the Rings-ish, so I thought to myself, okay, let me check it out, and it turned out to be not so great. But I'm going to tell you what, I did a video a couple years back on a couple of movies that I wanted to see in live action. Some of those movies have already been turned into live action, such as Aladdin and The Lion King. It's like Disney was watching one of my videos and said, you know what, this guy, he has some good ideas. So The Black Cauldron was another film that was on that list, if I remember correctly anyways. This is really cool. I had just read this on Comic Book Now, where they even said that the movie was based off a series of books published in 1964 and through 1968. There were a series of 5 books, and they were called the, where's the name here? The Chronicles of Praden. So I thought that was interesting that they were that The Black Cauldron was based off 5 novels. The movie was based off the first 2 novels of that series, and I thought, well, you know what? If Disney is renegotiating, or it doesn't say renegotiate, they reacquired the rights to these books. Maybe it's not a bad idea to actually try to make the movies closer to the books this time around, especially since adapting novels are a good idea. Change things that are necessary, add a few elements from the animated film that maybe you did get right. Like, I think the Horned King looked like a cool villain. I just felt the movie itself wasn't up to par with what I was hoping from the images that I saw. So yeah, look, I'm all up for this, and I hope this is one that goes to theaters. I like Disney Plus. I liked the Lady and the Tramp movie that they made for Disney Plus, but I'm gonna admit that's where the low budget films go, not the big budget films, and I can see this movie being a big budget. I guess it would also have to depend on how much of a risk does Disney think it is, because if they don't think it's going to make a lot of money, then yeah, they'll probably cut the budget and maybe make it more of a, I don't want to say or a cheap film, because Disney Plus, they're clearly putting the money into those films and those shows to make the quality of what they're putting on there feel right. If you watch The Mandalorian and even Lady and the Tramp, felt like, yeah, I could see this with a medium-sized budget in the theaters. I just don't think people would have went, because medium-sized budgets and small-sized budgets are struggling in the theaters right now. So it's sad, but unfortunately it's true. And, but I think there is a chance that this one could go to theater. So if you're someone that likes the movie-going experience, I think this one could have a really good chance. But they haven't announced whether this will go to theaters or Disney Plus yet or not, so chill out for a little bit. I believe the next movie they're making for Disney Plus of a live-action remake was Lilo and Stitch, they announced, right? And that one they said is going to Disney Plus, for sure. And I think they said Robin Hood too, which I thought was weird, because if you're going to do an all CGI Robin Hood, they better not cheapen on the CGI on Robin Hood. Like, do the motion capture thing, man. That's what, not motion capture, the same style of animation that they used for Jungle Book and Lion King. I think that's the style that a live-action Robin Hood should take place. Like, can you make that happen? That would be pretty sweet. But Black Cauldron, yeah, I think movie theater. So with that being said, guys, tell me your thoughts below. Have you ever seen the Black Cauldron? And if you haven't, go check it out. Tell me what you think about it, because it's a rough one. Maybe it's not that bad to other people, but for me, I wasn't a fan of it. So, but I can see potential in it, and that's why I think I'll be okay with the live-action reboot, as long as they make the film good. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, take care.